What if the secret to a happier life was already within your grasp, hiding in the simple moments you overlook every day? Welcome to Daily Stoic Habits, where we dive into timeless wisdom to transform how you live, think, and find joy. We're exploring Stoicism, a philosophy born over 2,000 years ago that's still changing lives. It's not about chasing wealth or status, but finding peace in the small, everyday things. Curious? Stick around, and let's uncover how to live like a Stoic. Don't forget to subscribe to Daily Stoic Habits and hit that notification bell so you never miss a step toward a better you. Picture a world where stress doesn't control you, where you wake up each morning with a quiet sense of purpose. That's the promise of Stoicism, a way of thinking that started in ancient Greece and Rome. Championed by folks like Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who faced wars and betrayal, yet found calm in his daily reflections, and Seneca, a writer who taught us how to stay grounded no matter what life throws our way. These guys weren't monks meditating in caves. They were real people dealing with real problems, just like us. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, and let go of the rest. Sound simple? It is, but it's also incredibly powerful. Now, why does this matter today? We're bombarded with notifications, deadlines, and endless ads telling us we need more stuff, more success, more everything. But deep down, doesn't it feel like something's missing? Stoicism flips that script. It says true joy doesn't come from a bigger house or a fancier car. It's in the morning coffee you sip slowly, the laugh you share with a friend, the quiet moment when you realize you're enough. This philosophy isn't about escaping life. It's about embracing it fully, finding richness in the ordinary. Can you imagine a life where the little things spark genuine happiness? In this video, we're breaking it all down. We'll dig into what Stoicism really means, how to find joy in the simple stuff, and practical ways to bring this wisdom into your daily routine. Whether you're new to this or already a Stoic fan, there's something here for you. My goal is to show you how these ancient ideas can make your life calmer, clearer, and more fulfilling starting right now. So, let's get started on this journey together. Keep watching. Let's discover how living like a Stoic can change everything. Stoicism began over 2,000 years ago in Athens, Greece, when a merchant named Zeno lost everything in a shipwreck and turned to philosophy for answers. From those ashes, he founded a school of thought that would echo through centuries, shaping the lives of emperors, slaves, and everyday folks. The big names, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, each brought something unique to the table. Seneca, a wealthy Roman advisor, wrote letters packed with practical advice, urging us to face life's ups and downs with grit. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor juggling wars and politics, scribbled meditations to himself, reminders to stay humble and steady. Epictetus, born a slave, taught that freedom lies in our minds, not our circumstances. These weren't ivory tower thinkers. They lived in the mess of the real world, proving Stoicism's strength in chaos. At its heart, Stoicism boils down to a few core ideas. First, focus on what you can control: your thoughts, your choices, your reactions, and let go of what you can't, like other people's opinions or random bad luck. It's about drawing a line between what's in your hands and what's not. Second, accept life as it comes. The Stoics didn't sugarcoat things. They believed suffering is part of the deal, but we can choose how it shapes us. They practiced seeing setbacks as chances to grow, not as personal attacks. Another key principle: live with virtue, be honest, kind, and fair, because that's what makes life worth living. It's less about feeling good and more about doing good, even when the world feels like it's falling apart. Why does this old philosophy still hit home today? Life hasn't gotten simpler. We're juggling work, screens, and a constant stream of noise texts, pinging, news screaming, social media dangling, shiny distractions. It's easy to feel like you're drowning. Stoicism cuts through that. Like a mental anchor, reminding you that you don't have to control everything, just yourself. Ever feel stuck worrying about what someone thinks of you? Stoicism says that's their business, not yours. Or maybe you're stressed about a deadline you can't change. It nudges you to focus on your effort, not the outcome. About tuning out the world. It's about moving through it with clarity. Think of a bad day, car breaks down, boss snaps, plans fall apart. A Stoic doesn't spiral. They pause, breathe, and ask, what can I do right now? What's fixable, or just keeping their cool? That's the magic of it. Stoicism doesn't promise a perfect life, but it hands you tools to handle an imperfect one. In a world obsessed with chasing more likes, more money, more status, offers a different path. You don't need to wait for the stars to align to find peace. You can build it right where you stand. It's practical, not preachy. It works whether you're running a company or just trying to get through Monday. To a Stoic, simplicity isn't just cutting clutter or owning less. It's a mindset that zeroes in on what truly matters in her. Values like courage, wisdom, and kindness, while shrugging off the pull of material things. The Stoics believed external stuff, like fancy gadgets or big bank accounts, can't deliver lasting happiness because it's fleeting, always slipping through your fingers. Instead, they pointed to the stuff inside you, the qualities you carry, no matter where you are. Marcus Aurelius once wrote about finding contentment in his own reasoning mind, not in palaces or praise. It's about rooting your joy in what's yours to keep, not what the world can take away. Simplicity, in this sense, is freedom. Freedom from chasing things that don't fill the soul. Now, where does this joy hide? In the small, often overlooked moments that life hands you every day. Take nature. A Stoic might pause to watch the way sunlight spills through leaves or feel the breeze on their skin, not because it's grand, but because it's real and right there. Epictetus would say, you don't need to trek to some exotic beach. The sky above you is enough if you actually notice it. Then there's relationships, not the superficial kind, but the real connections. Quiet coffee with a friend, a shared laugh, or just listening to someone you love. These are the threads that weave a rich life. Seneca was big on this, urging us to cherish time with those who lift us up, not drain us. And don't sleep on silence. In a world that's always buzzing, carving out a moment to sit with your thoughts. No phone, no noise, can feel like a rebellion. The Stoics practice this, stepping back to reflect, finding clarity in the stillness. These aren't big-ticket items. They're free, and they're everywhere if you look. Contrast that with today's consumer culture, where happiness is sold as something you buy. Ads scream that you need the latest phone, the trendiest clothes, or a picture-perfect life to feel complete. It's a treadmill run fast, spend more, and still end up empty. Scroll through social media, and it's a highlight reel of people flexing their stuff, their vacations, their best lives. But how often do you see someone post about feeling lost despite all that? The Stoics saw this trap coming centuries ago. They warned that chasing external wealth, status even, approval ties your happiness to things you can't control. You get the new car, and it's great for a week until the next shiny thing catches your eye. Or you chase likes online only to feel gutted when they don't roll in. It's not just exhausting. It's hollow. Studies back this up. Materialism often correlates with anxiety and dissatisfaction, while people who prioritize experiences and relationships report deeper fulfillment, the Stoic approach isn't about swearing off nice things. It's about not needing them to feel whole. Imagine sitting in a plain room, no distractions, and still feeling content because your mind is at ease. That's the Stoic win. You'd argue the morning walk where you hear birds chirping beats a new pair of sneakers any day. Or take gratitude. Seneca wrote about savoring what you have, not what you lack. Try it. Notice the warmth of your bed, the taste of your lunch, the smile from a stranger. These moments stack up, building a life that feels full without maxing out your credit card. Beauty is, nobody can take this kind of joy from you. Not a bad economy, not a rough day. It's yours, built from the ground up in the quiet. Simple things that are always within reach. Living like a Stoic isn't about reading old books or quoting philosophers. It's about rolling up your sleeves and putting their ideas to work. In the grind of daily life, one of the sharpest tools in the Stoic kit is controlling your emotions. And they had a bold way to do it: premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. It sounds grim, but it's practical. Sit down and picture things going wrong. Your car breaks down, you bomb a presentation, someone snaps at you. The trick isn't to dwell on doom, but to rehearse your response. If your boss yells, "How will you stay calm?" If plans fall apart, what's your next step? Seneca used this to prep for exile or death, not because he was morbid, but because he wanted to be ready. Try it. Spend 5 minutes each morning imagining a tough moment and how you'll handle it with poise. It's like mental armor. When the real thing hits, you're not blindsided, and your emotions don't run the show. Then there's gratitude, a Stoic habit that flips how you see the world. Marcus Aurelius started his days jotting down what he was thankful for, from the soft bed he slept in to the people who shaped him. This wasn't fluffy positivity. It was a deliberate choice to focus on what's good right now. You can do this with a Stoic journal every night. Write 3 things that went well: a warm meal, a kind word, even just making it through a rough day. It rewires your brain to notice the small wins. Living in the present is key here. The Stoics knew we waste time regretting the past or fretting about tomorrow. Next time you're eating, really taste the food. When you're with a friend, listen fully. These moments, when you're all in, stack up to a life that feels richer without needing anything extra. Simplicity is another Stoic practice. But it's not about tossing out your stuff or living like a monk. It's about trimming the fat, focusing on what's essential and letting go of the rest. Epictetus, who owned little more than a cloak, said true wealth is needing less. Start small. Look at your day and ask, what can I skip? Maybe it's scrolling social media for an hour, or buying things you don't need. Try a low bi-weekly spend on necessities and see how it feels. Or declutter one drawer, keeping only what sparks real value. The goal is mental space, not a bare apartment. When you stop chasing more, you free up energy for what actually matters: your relationships, your growth. It's like cleaning a foggy windshield. Suddenly you see the road clearly. Facing hardship is where Stoicism shines. Stoics didn't dodge pain. They leaned into it, seeing tough times as a chance to get stronger. When life hit Epictetus, with slavery or exile, he didn't whine. He asked, how can I use this? That's the mindset. Adversity isn't a curse. It's a teacher. Lost your job? It's a shot to learn resilience or pivot to something new. Fighting with a friend? It's a chance to practice patience. This isn't blind optimism, but a choice to find meaning in the mess. Next time you're stuck in traffic or dealing with a setback, pause and ask, what can this teach me? Maybe it's endurance or letting go of control. Stoics also used amor fati. Love your fate. Whatever happens, embrace it as part of your story. It's not easy, but it's empowering. You're not a victim. You're a student of life. Growing with every bruise, putting all this together takes practice, not perfection. Start your day with premeditatio malorum to brace for challenges. End it with a gratitude journal to anchor in the good. Throughout, cut one distraction or impulse buy to keep things simple. When trouble comes, don't fight it, learn from it. These habits build a life where you're steady, not swayed by every gust of bad news or shiny temptation. It's not about feeling happy all the time, but about building a core that holds up, no matter what. The Stoics lived this way through wars, loss, and chaos. You can too, whether it's a bad Monday or a big life shakeup. The tools are simple, and they're yours to use. Living like a Stoic reshapes your life, bringing gifts that ripple through your days. The first big win is peace of mind. By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, you sidestep the chaos of worrying about things like traffic jams or someone's snarky comment. This clarity cuts stress, letting you move through life with a lighter heart. Studies show practices like gratitude, a Stoic favorite, lower anxiety, and boost well-being. Another perk is resilience. Setbacks hit, Stoicism trains you to see them as chances to grow, not disasters. Lost a job? Stoic pivots, learning new skills, or finding purpose elsewhere. This bounce-back ability makes life's punches feel less like knockouts and more like sparring matches you're ready for. But the Stoic path isn't a cakewalk. Old habits die hard, and shifting to a mindset that shrugs off materialism or embraces hardship takes work. You might catch yourself chasing likes online or fuming over a canceled Planet's Human. Then there's social pressure. In a world obsessed with more stuff, more hustle, choosing simplicity can feel like swimming against the tide. Friends might raise eyebrows when you skip the latest gadget or opt for a quiet night over a flashy party. It's tough to stand firm when the world screams that happiness is a new car or a perfect Instagram feed. Overcoming these hurdles starts with patience. Stoicism isn't a quick fix. It's a slow build. Start small, journal one thing you're grateful for each day, or pause to breathe before reacting to bad news. These tiny steps stack up. Consistency is your ally. Marcus Aurelius didn't become a Stoic overnight. Practice daily, reflecting through his writings. You can too, whether it's 5 minutes of premeditatio mellorum or cutting one pointless. Purchase a week. Finding a community helps immensely. Online forums, local philosophy groups, or even a friend who's curious can keep you grounded. Sharing struggles and wins makes the journey less lonely and reminds you you're not the only one trying to live differently. The beauty of Stoicism is its balance. It offers calm and strength but demands effort and grit. You'll slip up, snap at someone, or covet something shiny, and that's okay. The Stoics knew perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. With time, the benefits outweigh the challenges. That peace of mind, that ability to roll with life's chaos, becomes your new normal. You're not just surviving. You're thriving. It's rooted in a way of living that's as practical today as it was 2,000 years ago. Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy. It's a roadmap for thriving in today's whirlwind of noise and pressure. We've explored its core, a way of thinking that urges us to master what's in our control, our mindset, our choices, and let go of what isn't, like others' opinions or random setbacks. It's about finding joy in the small stuff, the warmth of a morning coffee, a quiet walk, or a real conversation with someone you care about. These simple moments, the Stoics taught us, hold more richness than any flashy purchase or fleeting status. We dug into practical steps, rehearsing for tough times with premeditatio mellorum, journaling gratitude to stay grounded, trimming life's excess to focus on what matters, and embracing challenges as chances to grow. These aren't abstract ideas. They're tools you can use right now to build a calmer, stronger you. Why does this matter? Because life doesn't slow down. Deadlines pile up, plans crumble, and the world keeps pushing us to want more. Stoicism offers a different path, where peace comes from within, not from chasing what's outside. It's not about escaping reality, but engaging with it fully, with clarity and purpose. Picture yourself facing a rough day, not with panic, but with a steady heart. Knowing you've got what it takes to keep going. That's the Stoic promise. A life where you're not tossed around by every storm, but anchored in something deeper. So, what's next? Start small. Tonight, write down one thing you're thankful for. Tomorrow, pause before reacting to something annoying and choose your response. Bit by bit, these habits weave a life that feels fuller. Not because you have more, but because you need less. You don't have to be Marcus Aurelius to live like this. You just have to show up for yourself, day after day. The beauty of Stoicism is its simplicity. It's there for anyone willing to try. Due to time constraints, we will stop here. I hope this video is useful to you. If it can help you even a little, I will feel very satisfied. Save the video to your playlist if you want to listen to it again at any time. Please like and share it with many people, because sometimes a timely message can change a life. And don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Stoic Habits channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss the next valuable videos. Goodbye, and see you again.